So it's been officially confirmed. Israel Adesanya is going to fight Paulo Costa, and obviously Paulo Costa is going to challenge for Israel Adesanya's middleweight UFC title. So my opinion on this particular fight is it's a very good fight. Hopefully, lately the UFC has been providing us with the fights that we want in terms of matchups, but for some reason, the fights that we want have not been like living up to um, the hype of the particular fight. So obviously, like Kamara Usman versus Jorge Masvidal. Um, Obviously, like he came on 6 days' notice, so if he would have had a full camp, he might have performed a little better. I just feel like that fight did live up to the hype of how much hype was going into that particular fight. Obviously, you had um, Israel Adesanya versus Yoel Romero, and that for some reason didn't live up to the hype. Yoel Romero just didn't go for it. I'm hoping for this particular fight because there's some genuine bad blood between the two. Both of them really put it on the line and really go for it. And I think Paulo Costa's going to do that. Obviously, it's his 14th fight. It's his first world title shot. I think he's really going to go for it and try to really put it on Israel Adesanya and hopefully get the win that he desperately wants so that he can become a middleweight champion. So my opinion on this particular fight, I feel like um, I'm edging towards Israel Adesanya because I feel like he's a better striker than Paulo Costa, but I feel like Paulo Costa could give him a lot of trouble. If you look at the Kelvin Gastelum fight, where I think Israel Adesanya struggled for a couple of rounds because Gastelum really put it on him. It could be a similar affair to that if you can actually look into it. The way Gastelum really put it on him, he had a similar sort of stature to Paulo Costa. Obviously, Paulo Costa is like a built like a bull, and obviously Israel Adesanya is a very tall, lean type fighter. So I feel like Paulo Costa may be able to cause a bit of trouble for Israel Adesanya if he pressures him in the right type of way, and he may be able to cause a bit of trouble for him. One way to beat Israel Adesanya, I think, is to put him on the ground. But obviously, he's developed a takedown defense to develop to actually help with that particular thing that he's doing. So the takedown defense prevents himself being lifted to the ground and literally ground and pounded. But I think obviously if Paulo Costa could actually get him onto the ground, he's not like a Brazilian jiu-jitsu specialist or anything special like that. But he could make it quite interesting by mixing it up and putting him on the ground. So yeah, that's my initial thoughts on this particular fight. I'm looking forward to it. Obviously September's not that far away. I believe the fight is in September the 19th. So this could be a fight that really lives up to the hype. I just hope Paulo Costa grabs the moment and really makes the best of it and really tries his best to make a win happen. And he really comes to bring it. I hope he doesn't pull a Yo Romero and just doesn't perform when the bright lights are really on him. Obviously, Yo Romero just for some reason just didn't let his hands go. But I'm hoping Paulo Costa would actually do that because he's younger. He's got a lot more fire, and on top of that, this particular fight might be the fight that really gets him recognized. Obviously, this was the fight that was initially going to happen, but then obviously Paulo Costa had to pull out because of injury, and obviously he did have the coronavirus and all of this chaos that's been going on recently. So, yeah, now he's got his title shot. I'm hoping that Paulo Costa really goes for it and really puts it on Israel Adesanya. I actually do like Israel Adesanya as a person. His entrances, his personality, but I feel like Paulo Costa, if he can beat Israel Adesanya, he can make the middleweight division a little bit more interesting. Um, and I feel like it could be a very interesting fight if that was to happen. So yeah, that's my initial thoughts on this particular fight. Tell me your thoughts below, and obviously just keep posted on this particular page. Subscribe and like this video for more content. There's a lot more coming your way. Peace out.